Life can be so fast, flashing before your eyes. One day you're just a girl watering her plants, and the next you're living the happiest day of your life. In the blink of an eye, you're faced with loss and grief, and lots and lots of bureaucracy. In all that chaos, there's one constant. Test. How do I make YouTube videos again? Welcome back, guys! It's good to be here. I mean, not really, it feels awkward as hell. I haven't done this in so long. Anyway, I want to share major life updates with you today. I also have to say the past months have been a roller coaster of emotions for me, but I noticed something. There was a silver lining or a red thread running through all of the ups and downs, and it was plants. So let's go on a journey back in time, rewind to May, around 1 week before the wedding. This is my last video as a free woman, because even though I'm getting married in 2 weeks, there's plant chores to do and someone has to get them done. It's so rude that my plants won't stop growing, even though I have other things to do, but well. For example, this philodendron splendid on this moss pole, on this lazy pole, you can see we've got some really etiolated winter growth. I have to give it some more support to continue this beautiful growth. Believe it or not, this is my first time chopping, propping and extending this kind of lazy pole that I have it on. I have to admit, recently I've been noticing that I have been neglecting cleanliness in terms of utensils, for example, in terms of pot cleanliness, or just the overall good habits that you should upkeep if you want healthy plants and healthy propagations. And well, I've been suffering with some failed propagations. For example, with my Monstera variegata, I had quite a few cuttings that just didn't make it, they rotted away. I want to be more mindful again and just have good practices again and keep them up, because I do notice a difference. With these lazy poles, there's always a clear cut to make, because right here we have extended the lazy pole once already. So I want to cut here and then take this top part off. First off, I'm noticing another issue. Do you see this? I can't really just pop this top part off. Yeah, I can just pull. Probably not. Shit. Okay, I'll just pull, and then if some rip, that's fine. This is my top cutting. This right here is the leftover plant, still in the original tiny pot. It will regrow from the top, but I could also just go ahead and propagate it. I don't know what I want to do, because I have so many splendids still. I don't need more. Maybe I'll do giveaway or something. Next up, the extend part. It's literally so easy to connect 2 of the poles. And now I just have to fill it with some sphagnum moss. I'm using the sphagnum moss from Botanica. Ta-da! This is my extended pole. These poles are so sturdy and well made. You can just pop them on a table like this and they don't fall, even without a pot. Going to go with the aroid mix. If you're interested in houseplant mixes like aroid mix, Hoya mix, ficus mix, fern mix, all of the stuff you could imagine, check out Botanica. They have a mix for every plant. I have a link for 10% off. They also offer poles and accessories, I believe, pots. You can use my code LEAFY or just the link in the description. Okay, goes in. all done. Should we do the ugly planter? Maybe it's time. Maybe if it fits, might be a perfect fit actually. Ta-da! All done. Now that you've seen the process, I'm going to be quick with this Monstera Adansonii Indonesian form, I believe, and my Monstera variegata. Today I want to also separate all of these Anthurium pallidiflorum seedlings. They are quite large by now, and I want to put them into separate pots so I can sell them better. Also using Anthurium mix from Cybertanica to give these babies a fighting chance. I did post some the other week and people are going crazy over these. And I'm putting like 4 different sized ones in a pot. So you have a few good ones, a few slow ones. Just a good mix. Let's start with the good news. We said yes twice actually. We're now legally husband and wife. Our wedding was beautiful, not only because of the occasion and the pretty dresses, mostly because of all the love in the air. I have never felt so loved and supported in my life. The beauty was in the people coming together, making something beautiful happen. I'm tearing up just writing the script, thinking about it. So thank you to everyone who came to help make this day unforgettable for us. It really was. It was perfect all the way. I have no complaints whatsoever. You know who you are. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. The first week back home was quite chill. We just enjoyed being husband and wife. We finished planning our Japan trip, which will be our honeymoon in October. In addition to my newly gained wife duties, I still had my plant duties. So it was back to propagating, repotting, and all that jazz. I never truly understood why people said plants are good for your mental health. Plants were always just fun, a pastime, a hobby for me. But much like the weather these past 2 months, my life has been filled with the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. Both extremes are incredibly tiring on the body and soul. Which leads us into the bad news and what I learned from them. My dad passed away this February. He lived abroad and it almost did not affect me in my day-to-day. I could easily just go on with my regular life and I was almost feeling guilty for handling the loss so well. Until I actually had to go deal with the situation myself, and that's where it became very real. So right after the wedding, I got a notice that I had to go to the Czech Republic, and being there with family at the old house, seeing his things made it very real. It broke the seal, and ever since I'm in emotional turmoil. Back home, I found myself doing more plant chores despite not feeling my best. Although I was mentally burned out, it was the only thing coming easily to me as a welcome distraction. That's the power of plant care. Watering for hours, finally repotting long procrastinated on plants, and selling my propagations. All of that has helped me tremendously, slowing the speed of the days passing by. I think I'm sick and I'm just in denial, so my nose is running, but I don't really feel sick, but I think I am sick. Anyways, that's how real plant care looks. You look like shit and you just run around trying to clean things up and check your plants, making a huge mess and then cleaning up after yourself. It's very exhausting, but it's also very satisfying, I have to say. Yeah, I don't feel great. Don't feel great. Now, you know how sometimes it's just a lot in life? I just have so many major life things happening all at once in this 1 year. I'm approaching the big 30. I married, a parent died, and I feel like I'm in crisis mode. I'm in like midlife, quarter life, third life, whatever crisis, and it sucks. Turning 30 makes you think about, what do I want to do with my life? Am I happy where I'm at in life? All of that shit, getting children, don't get me started on this. But then also marrying makes you think about the life you want to build with your partner. And you know, the loss of someone close to you, a parent, also makes you think a lot about life and death, how much time we have on this earth, what I want to do with this time. So I'm so looking forward to just living my boring life here at home. Like, this is so real. Just want to make my silly little videos on the internet, care for my plants, live my life, go to work, be with my husband, and just chill. Yeah, back to the plants. I finally get it. Plants can help us through tough times. They are there if life is good, and they are also there when life is bad. And they need attention either way. I by no means want to shame anyone who isn't able to care for their plants when going through a tough time. That's totally normal, totally fine. But for me, in my experience, it was a great way to distract myself, or a great way to just have some quiet time doing something mundane, thinking about things, processing, you know, giving myself time to feel the things. But I'm doing better. I think I have some mental capacities now to finally make videos again and just have a good time doing plant care again and share it with someone, not just doing it for myself. So I'm excited to see you in the next video. Thank you for being here and not leaving me. I'm very thankful for that. Just remember, storms pass, sun will shine again, and I missed you. So I'll see you next time. Until then, enjoy your plants. Goodbye. I did it! I did it! Finally! Took me long enough.